things the way they are or make changes beforehand. Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne. I got to thinking today about people who make changes before they need to make them. And then I got to thinking about people who wait on events to take place before they make the change. I think either can work out. It just depends upon the situation. I've always been a person who anticipated what was going to happen in the future, what was going to happen next. Sometimes I was perfectly accurate and other times I was not, because I don't think that we can always predict completely what the future is going to look like. And so I would try to anticipate and make a change beforehand, whether it was preparing for an opportunity or whether it was preparing for, a potential issue that I could possibly avoid by making a change beforehand. Pushing 70 years old, I'm really kind of more now into the mindset of waiting to see how things play out. How are events going to take place? And when the event takes place, I let the event push me forward by making the best decisions I can at that time. And in other words, I'm not trying to anticipate ahead of time what may or may not happen in the future. I just try to simply feel that when the event takes place, I'll go with it, whether it's an opportunity, hopefully I'll be prepared for it, or if it's an issue in life, and there's always going to be issues in life or problems. Some we can avoid by anticipating them, and some we can't avoid, and some we don't even really know what the future is going to look like until we get there into the future. And so for me, I'm more about letting things play themselves out, and then I make decisions as I go along. I really just don't want to make a decision beforehand because, I may or may not be right. I may have made a change that may or may not be right. And yet I'm always preparing myself for potential opportunities. I love to prepare myself for those opportunities that may come in life. And yet I don't necessarily make a change beforehand in anticipation of that opportunity. Like, for example, if I was thinking I wanted to get a job, a new job in a certain career, I would prepare for that job beforehand, but I may not necessarily make a major change like move to California where I think that job might exist in more abundance. I might wait until I'm ready for that job and then maybe I'll make that change. So in other words, we can wait to see how things play out, or we can make changes beforehand, and it's a personal decision, and it's what is best for that person. And sometimes we may be right, and sometimes we may not be right. And yet for me, I just kind of go with it. I just kind of wait on it. I wait and let events show me what direction to take. Although I do plan, I do prepare to the best of my ability, but I don't necessarily make changes beforehand. Okay? From my house to yours, may God bless you. I hope you like, share, subscribe, and I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.